How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Ranked Report. This week we are using a spicy team, and it's built around a swamp. Now, for those unfamiliar, which may be a lot of people, because they're not very common, there are some moves in Pokemon called the Pledge moves, which are accessible only to starter Pokemon, I believe. So you see here, Primarina has Water Pledge, Sceptile has Grass Pledge. Now, the way these work, they're by themselves 80 base power special moves, nothing particularly special, but when used in conjunction with each other, so Grass Pledge, Fire Pledge, and Water Pledge, each pair of those creates a pretty powerful secondary effect. So if you use Grass and Fire Pledge in the same turn, then you make, I think, a field effect that damages your opponent's Pokemon each turn. Water and Fire, I believe, makes an effect where the rate of secondary effects is doubled for all of your moves. And then Water and Grass Pledge makes a field effect where your opponent's speed is reduced down to a quarter of its speed stat for 4 turns. So it's like basically Turbo Tailwind. The way it works is the first Pokemon fires off its Pledge move, and then immediately afterwards, regardless of speed stats, if you use 2 Pledges in the same turn, the first Pokemon won't actually use its Pledge move, but what it'll do is it'll cause the second Pokemon to immediately use their Pledge move, which becomes a very powered up move. So in the case of Grass and Water, I believe it turns into a Grass move with 150 base power. So if, for example, okay, I'm explaining this very badly, but if Sceptile and Primarina are on the field, Sceptile and Primarina both use Grass Pledge, right? What will happen is, when it's Sceptile's turn to move, Sceptile will ready up its Pledge, and then immediately Primarina will use a 150 base power Grass move, which will always have stab. It's very weird how it works, but basically you will always get the stab bonus regardless of which Pokemon is like using the move. So you're firing off a 150 base power stab Grass move with your Pledges. And it sets up this field effect that causes your opponent's speed for 4 turns. It's effectively 3 turns, because the first turn obviously both your Pokemon already moved, doesn't really matter. But it's a very, very powerful effect, if you can get it off. The problem is you're beholden to using things like Sceptile to make it work. Sceptile is maybe one of the better starters to do this with, though, because it can run a special set. I think its special attack is actually higher than its attack. I'm not 100% sure. But it's got 120 base speed, so it's fast enough that it can use attacks before it gets taken out or whatever. The problem with this strategy is things like Fake Out can be difficult. You do have Quick Guard on Sceptile, which is useful at the very least. Regieleki really stops it, because you can just go for Electroweb and then whatever, or just 2 Pokemon outspeed Sceptile naturally, could stop it. Which is what the rest of the team is for, right? So you've got a Trick Room mode here with Calyrex and Mimikyu, which is kind of interesting. You've got the usual side proc weakness policy stuff. Got Kyogre. Kyogre makes good advantage of takes good advantage of the swamp effect, because you can just fire off a water spout when your opponents are slow. Very useful. And then Incineroar, right? But yeah, the main kind of interesting synergy here is the Primarina Sceptile. I can see this team having some trouble if you can't get that combination off, just because you've not really got speed control. Like, you have a couple of Trick Room users, but you've not really got a great way of setting up Trick Room, particularly in front of something like a Calyrex, for example. So I could see something like a Calyrex Rillaboom lead being very, very difficult for this team to deal with, as an example. But we will see. I basically just want to start firing off Swamp for content. is what I'm going for here. Yeah, that's going to be enough for my preamble. Let's jump into some battles. Right, our first battle of the week is against Tailwind, which is immediately very bad. Tailwind Developmental, I think, is terrible for this team to try and deal with. Duraludon doesn't help either, does it? Weirdly, Duraludon is kind of annoying here because I've got 2 steel weaknesses. Basically, I can't go Swamp here, and the reason I can't go Swamp is because they have too much speed control. they could go Alecki and whatever, they could go for, and then just Electrode and like Water Spout or something. I can't really stop that ever. I probably still bring Primarina. Do I? Probably Primarina really doubles up with Kyogre. Like if I were trying to build around this, I'd maybe not use Kyogre as one of my restricted Pokemon. How fast is Calyrex actually? This probably isn't min speed, right? If it wants to, yeah, okay, so it's just regular old base speed Calyrex, which means that if Swamp is up, Calyrex will outspeed everything. Unfortunately, I can't get Swamp up, but I mean, I want to try and threaten Trick Room, right? Can I just go? I think I just lead Mini Rex. They're only intimidates Lando, so they don't really want to lead in front of this, and this gives me the option to either go for Trick Room or just immediately try and blast him with Dynamax, right? And then I bring. Is it Instant Ogre? Do I even bring Instant to this one? I don't know if I do. It could be Ogre Prima actually seems decent. Double Water back end. Yeah, Instant doesn't really do anything for me here, honestly. I kind of like Prima Ogre. But the problem is here, if they stop me getting Trick Room up, I'm really stuck for speed control, because everything on this team is so mid-speed. But I can't really bring the Swamp up from the back end, because it's so hard to reliably get into a position where you can set it up, and Sceptile just doesn't do well into this matchup. Yeah, this is difficult, basically. There was something in Lando. Pterodon Lando, that's fine. What I could do here, which I think is maybe my better option, what do I have in the back? Do they have any ice type switch into ice types? Maybe Kyogre? What I kind of want to do here is I want to switch in my... do I switch in Prima or Ogre? I think damage on Prima's less bad. I'm going to switch in Primarina. I'm just going to Glacial Lance here. What if they just max Steel Spike my Calyrex? Ooh. Lando switches here for sure. I'm just gonna go for it. I don't think they can kill my Calyrex this turn. So I'm just gonna preserve my Mimikyu. And goes Prima. We should be able to tank some damage. Just max. They just max. Oh, that's not good. Who are they maxing? There's no way it's Lando, right? You don't max Lando here. It's gotta be Duraludon. Oh, I could have just maxed my Calyrex. Max Quake would have been really good. Although surely they've got to stop Trick from going up, right? Their side prop policy? Are you kidding? I could have just set TR. I'm so tilted. Please be into Prima. Thank fuck. Okay. Okay, could have gone better, could have gone worse. They dealt a lot of damage to their own guy here. Damage is dead, obviously. They haven't brought my policy. I think I just go Ogre here, right? I might have to max Ogre and just Geyser the Duraludon. I'm pretty sure that'll kill from here. They send out their own Kyogre, fine. Pretty sure this kills. Duraludon's made of wet paper on the special side. Special defense is literally base 50. I mean, no, it's not AV. So look, Kyogre with Mystic Water. Oh, Jesus, yeah, this thing's dead. Oh, this thing is dead. What is my Ogre spread? What is my Ogre spread? That's a lot of bulk on this thing. Do I not have speed? Oh, I don't have any speed. That's not good. I'm modest, at least. Yeah, I think I have to max this then. We're going big, and we're just going for max Geyser into this guy. Calyrex could protect. Ooh. Actually, another sneaky option I have is I go for Hailstorm into this and protect, because that means that Calyrex will live a hit from Kyogre this next turn. Yeah, I think I like that. I weaken my own damage output, but at the same time I managed to... At the same time I managed to put myself in a position where I can tank a hit from their Kyogre. Which means I can potentially set up Trick Room, which I think I like. I don't like this Kyogre's so slow, because Duraludon's going to outspeed me here. Unless it's like, unless Duraludon not got any speed investment, but that seems unlikely. Okay, protect. It's about, yep. I know it'll tank this, but... Boop. Oh wait, does this thing have max lightning? Oh, I'm faster. Okay, never mind. They don't have speed on their Duraludon. That seems daft. Goodbye. Didn't kill. Didn't kill. Should have gone for the geyser. Should have gone for the geyser. That's not good. Steel Spike through Protect does too much. I was so sure that was going to kill. That's not good. I was so certain I was going to kill it there. I mean, I'll kill it with a hailstorm here at the very least. Let's switch to my Mimikyu. Oh, okay, that wasn't great. I mean, they can just keep clicking the spout here is the issue. Spout. Again, that's doing more damage than I'd like to Kyogre. Okay, they crit me, that's why. I was going to say, it looked like it did very similar to the previous one. Is this when we learn it's a speed tie between Kyogre and Duraludon? No, okay, thank God. Oh, I should have just gone for the geyser last turn. Like, I think the intention I went for there was nice, I just expected that Hailstorm to do a lot more. I don't know why. In hindsight, Geyser does significantly more damage. Yeah, that was a bit daft. That was a bit daft. Yeah. I mean, I can try and set TR here, but the problem is I think... is Mimi dead to this? Maybe not. I'm just going to Hailstorm with Ultal. I think outside of rain that will actually do more. Actually, outside of rain that doesn't do more. But I think I like having the Hail Chip up still. I'm going to try and press Trick Room. Might not work, but I'm going to try it. It's about... Mimi should live this, right? Okay, good. It's this big Dark Pulse, okay. Good move, clear out Mimikyu so I can't do any damage. That makes sense. The problem is I can't really hit their Kyogre now. That's Assault. That's big time Assault Vest. Holy crap. Who runs Dark Pulse on Assault Vest sets? Weird. Yeah, I lose now. Because I can just Spout and Dark Pulse my Kyogre, and then I'm dead. Is there a chance Calyrex lives a Spout here? Maybe there's a chance. Honestly, maybe. I think my opponent goes for Spout and Dark Pulse into Kyogre, assuming it'll kill Calyrex, and if it doesn't, I can go for Protect, and... At least I think I have to hope that they go for this, basically. I have to hope that Yveltal goes after... oh, if it's Assault Vest, it's probably a Sucker Punch, isn't it? I don't think about that. Well, I get Trick Room up still decent. I can Protect, okay. Spout, please live. No, Calyrex dies, okay. Yeah, I should have guised the Duraludon earlier. This is kind of what I was highlighting as the problem with this team earlier, in that if you don't get any kind of speed control, which it is often very difficult to do, you're just dead in the water. Because your speeds are so mid. Like, everything outspeeds you. Yeah, I do. I think I did have to go for that play at the end there, because, like... I'm just not doing any... Yeah, I'm not doing any damage with the Coyote. I could have gotten... No, I think even if I'd gone for Protect and Ice Beam and they'd gone for a hit into Calyrex, I'm probably still dead. So I need speed control, so otherwise Kyogre just stays faster and spouts me again. Yeah, I mean, there you see an example of a team where you can't get the Swamp Up. It's one of those things that in theory seems like it should be really good, and then you try it and it just doesn't work. And then I kind of got stuck in no man's land. I should have Guys the Duraludon. Yeah, if I'd Guys the Duraludon, I would end up in a position where Calyrex could have tanked the hit from Kyogre, potentially. Yeah. I might be moved, because if I take out the Duraludon there, I can go for a Hailstorm into Yveltal to get the Hail up and switch into Mimikyu, and then just try and force some interactions. Okay, to Rinnia Sun. Can I set up the Sceptile Prima stuff into Rinnia Sun? Maybe I can, actually. Quick Guard is also kind of useful on Sceptile. I'm going to try it. Okay, I'm going to try it. All out aggro. If it doesn't work, I'm screwed. I only get 4 turns. Do I want to go that aggressive? It is funny, so yes. Let's do it. Like I said, Sceptile has Quick Guard, which is pretty nice. So if they need fake out stuff, I can just block it. Or Grimmsnarl stuff, I can just go for, like, I don't know, Quick Guard and Moonblast into Grimmsnarl or something like that. I guess Zard Snarl. Okay, actually this is bad. Do I just go for Pledge here? I think if I just go for Pledge here, I always get it off, don't I? I'm going to hit the Grimmsnarl, because hitting Charizard with the Grass move doesn't do anything. I think I always get it off, right? Because even if they paralyze my... even if they go for speed control of my Sceptile, they can't one-shot me because of the Sash. So I will always get this off, I think. And I can just bring in Kyogre and start going bonkers. Okay, they do max their Zard. That's fine. That is fine. So look, the only way this goes wrong, I think, is if I get fully paralyzed on Sceptile. Or if they're fake out Grimmsnarl. What if they're fake out Grimmsnarl? Don't be fake out Grimmsnarl. Okay, they just light screen. Cool. It's a combined move. Bonk. That didn't do any damage. It's fine, we have Swamp. We have 3 turns of Swamp. Sceptile has Endeavour. Let's go. I think I just max Prima here, right? So I'll get speed boost. Grim gets speed boost. So I was life orb, okay. I mean, Endeavour will take a big chunk out of Charizard here, and I think I can just go for Moonblast into Grim. I'm not too worried about damage on Prima. Everything's slowed down. Could also possibly go for Quick Guard. I don't know. They're going to Groudon, okay. That's fine. Endeavour should take that down to about half, yep. No, Moonblast. Can I want to just kill my Sceptile here? That works. Yeah, I mean, Wildfire and Prima makes sense. AV should take that. Oh my god. Uh-oh. I did way more than I wanted it to. It's fine, I just bring Kyogre here, and then I go crazy. And all go stupid. Okay, I don't think I want to Dynamax Premier here. They've probably got Gastro coming in, right? So what I could do here is I could go for Water Spout, and I could go for Energy Ball here to cover the Gastrodon switching. There's no shot they don't have Gastro in this game. Oh, never mind, maybe they don't. Sure, I guess that works. I've only got... The problem is this leaves me with exactly one turn left on the swamp. I do still have my max, which is nice. Yeah, one turn of swamp is bad. Prima is dead to another turkey, yeah? So they've got Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl-zation, maybe? I guess. Zation, yeah, it is Grimmzation. Okay. This feels like it's just Big Ogre. I think I just Geyserization here. Geyserization and Moonblast the Grim. Unless something goes drastically wrong here, I think I'm fine. Oops. Okay, Big Ogre. Like, they'd have to full power my Ogre, they'd still lose their Grimmsnarl, they wouldn't get Reflect up. And then I could get Trick Room, get a couple of horsepowers down on them. They do Scary Face, okay. So they can't full power me, and they also can't KO me unless they crit. I don't think. Moonblast takes out Grim. Bonk. Big damage. Okay. I'm still faster. Swamp broken. Let's go. Zation doesn't die. That's bad. Uh-oh. Player F won't kill. Easy clap. Okay. How much HP is Zation on? No more Swamp. I mean, I guess I press TR here because I might as well. Might I as well? Oh no, I just Glacial Lance. Trick Room seems like the obvious move here, but the problem with Trick Room, like if I press Geyser Glacial Lance here, Zation can only hit one of my Pokemon, and then the other one guarantees to pick up, right? They could protect, but I just do the same thing again next turn, right? They are going to kill my Calyrex here. Either if I set Trick Room and they kill my Kyogre that turn, it's not likely, but in theory they could get like a quadruple protect and then I lose. So it is much safer just to take the guaranteed win there. Well, not much safer, but like it goes from 99 point whatever it is. What the odds of getting quadruple protect? So third and then like so 1 in 27, and then what is 27 squared? 49, 280, 329 plus 400 is 729. Sounds about right. Yeah, so it's 1 in 729 to lose on a quadruple protect, or 0% chance to lose if you just Glacial Lance. Right, that's going to be it for this episode. I'm glad I did actually get to show off the Swamp in one of those games. Turns out Swamp is good into Iridia Sun. Who'd have guessed? Catch me bringing this to EUIC. Yeah, that is going to be all for this episode. As always, if you enjoyed, please do leave a like on the video, sub to the channel if you haven't already. Go follow my Twitch, link to that is in the description, and I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.